Hey guys, welcome to our video. So most of this is from like 2023, so the clips are going to be questionable in quality. But I was finally on my desktop and looking at these, and I'm like, you know what? I am going to share the absolute chaos that was me moving into this apartment. Some of it's chill, like me showing you my doll stuff at the old place. But then I move, and I get stuck with horrendous luck. So, I'll show you that.
Hi guys, welcome to our video. So I don't really know how to start this. This will be a vlog, and it's kind of in the middle of moving, so this is the last you'll see of this background for a while. I don't know how the next one will be set up, but it will be different. But I just needed to come on and do a little bit of complaining about how many phone calls are involved in getting ready to move, because I hate phone calls. I hate phone calls, and I'm procrastinating so hard. They will be done, but I don't want to do them. But I have to do them. The joys of being an adult. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going from this point, but enjoy the other clips, whatever they are. Okay, so I mentioned in the bookcase store that I might at least try to film some of the little doll setup in the vlog, so here that is. Don't judge too harshly about how messy things are. We're in prime packing and getting things sorted mode, so it's chaos over here. It doesn't look nice, but I want to show you some of the little setups before they're torn down, so here they are. Okay, over here we have the coffee break set up. We have G3 Frankie ordering some of their coffee, and Deuce is manning the station. Over here we have G1 Frankie and Jackson on a little date. This Frankie loves falling over, and I love this little setup because it's just that little section there, but also I have prints on the side of my dresser. I also have some dolls hanging up here, which I love. Then over here is one of my favorite shelves. We have the G3 ghouls at the slumber party. We have the Creep Productions, and my favorite Claudine, one of them, along with my favorite so far, G3 Draculaura. These two are girlfriends. That's just how it is on my shelf. This one's a G1 redressed. The Group Productions. I can't remember what the name was called, but this Claudine and the Haunt Couture. I love her. She's the only Haunt Couture doll I have, and I'm satisfied with that because she's my favorite. Down here we have the Rainbow High dolls. And there's some more over that way, but that will be in a little bit when I can tidy that area. And here's the last little setup. Still a bit messy, but better than it was. But yeah, can't wait to get them packed up and rearranged at the new place. I have to say, thank goodness for delivery drivers, because I just got moved into the apartment this week, and this is the first night I got to stay here. Well, day. Sometimes when you work overnights, the day is a night for you. And currently, I have not had any time to get my kitchen in order to actually cook anything in it. And
look at that. Also, I have some pizza to take to work with me later on because it's going to be an extra long shift. And tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be dead to the world when I get back. Then rise again. And actually be able to start cleaning in here. Yeah. So can you guess why I woke up at 2 in the morning and I'm still dealing with an hour later? Can you guess? If you can hear what I can hear, you might be able to guess. That was right over my bed. God, I love dramatic old houses. Okay, it's mostly done. But there's so many buckets on my floor. So many buckets. The pans are a new addition. The red one's the only one being used. That one was just in case. But yeah. This is the aftermath. Or part of the aftermath. I did have to change out the towels because the one under the blue bucket was soaked. So this is what it turned into a few hours later. They're coming to fix it, but oh wow. Oh. Yeah, I can see up into the ceiling. Wow. Okay. Slowly backing out of this room. I'd like to add that I haven't even been staying here 2 days. Got off of overnight around 12. Did the dishes, went to bed probably about 2 o'clock because that was off of an almost 15-hour shift. When you're tired, you're tired. And woke up at like 4 in the morning. Slowly worked on stuff all day. Went to bed at 10 p.m. Then woke up going, what's wrong? And realized there was something dripping on my bed and dripping in the living room. Turned into that steady stream, thankfully only after I got everything moved out, because I was like, oh no, that's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. So I was like, bed out. Electronics definitely out. We don't need to lose those. And yeah, that kind of dashed my plans of using the bedroom as like a temp. Well, no. The bedroom was gonna be my craft area, and the living room was gonna be not necessarily a full bedroom, but my bed was gonna be in there, and I could use it like kind of as a couch for a time being. And I was looking forward to doing it this way so I could have a dedicated craft space that I could close off away from like the cat and the toddler if he's ever over. And Fate was like, no, absolutely not. You're not doing that.
So I had to move everything into the bedroom. Anyway, so yeah, go figure. I'll figure something else out later on. It's too early in the morning and I gotta wait for people to fix that ceiling now. So yeah. Okay, so leak updates. This has leaked twice since I moved in. One because of a toilet overflowing, the other I don't know. But it's been okay so far. But that was their fix. But then we had this lovely situation happen because of a freaking air conditioner unit. It was also coming down my window onto the ledge. So yeah, have to wait for that to dry out. I can't catch a break with leaks.
And here's a 2026 update on those leaks. It ended up making that crack and bulge, so they had to get that off, and they still haven't redone my wall. And it wasn't even the original landlord who had to take care of this. They sold it. And I was told so many times, well, we just need to find tiles, we need to find tiles. They never came to look for the fucking tiles. But yeah, that's from the AC. And my now living room. Let me flip you around. Hi, kitty. If you hear the meowing, I am pet sitting. So when they did what they did in the earlier clips, they didn't take out the insulation stuff. So that little wall there started cracking, and my new landlord had to have someone come in and fix it. But this is what my ceiling now looks like. What a lovely mess. Oh, and to add insult to injury, I don't have clips of this, but my basement was flooding repeatedly when they were trying to sell this apartment to the next landlord. Bless his poor heart, he didn't know what he was getting into with this. And they had to put a sub pump down there because when it rains, my next door neighbor's yard becomes practically a pond, and then it goes into my basement. So, yeah. Then, just last year, I do have a clip of this. A bat got in my house. So, that was interesting. I'll show you the bat encounter, but I had called out sick because I was not feeling good. I go to get a fucking bagel because I just wanted food. I just wanted food, and I see something fly past me, and I'm like, huh? And then I was like, ah! And you can see that encounter right now. How did it get in here? Oh. Ah! Please! Oh God! And for those wondering, is the bat okay? Is the bat okay? Yes. Yes, the bat is okay. It tuckered itself out and was asleep on top of my curtain, so I was able to catch it with a towel, then scurried out of my apartment while it made angry bat squeaks at me, and I hurried my little butt across the street towards a big old tree and released it, and it flew away into the night. So it's out in nature doing its thing and not in my house anymore. Thank goodness. Because was it cute? Absolutely yes. Do I want it in my house? Absolutely not. So yeah, that's essentially a summary of the chaotic last 3 years in this apartment. It's not a summary of my whole last 3 years, but it's been a wild ride, and I am hoping to get out of here within the next year or so, and maybe into a trailer or something, but who knows, maybe it'll just be a different apartment. Only time will tell, but yeah.